just as much as asking may seem crazy, just still ask, because the worst thing that can happen is like a no or a complete mise. But if I didn't try and approach them and ask them and, get the no's I got, then I wouldn't have ended up at the yes that I did get, So, yeah.
Why do we mix Chris Brown's personal life with his business? Like, where does the music fit in?
Because I think it's a thing of, like I said, if you are a Chris Brown fan, you love his music, you also want to believe that he's a good person, and you don't want to be in love with someone would run over you if they could. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just.
But hear me, right? So when I listen to.
I'm the man, of course. Living the same. I got a plan, holding my hands, of course, I'm the man, of course, living the same. I got a plan, holding my hands, of course,
Hey yo, what it do? This is your boy Phiri. Welcome to Whatspoppin Worldwide. We are back again with another banger, man. You know how it goes. I'm chilling here with the one and only
Huey, the Off-Blood Prince. They call me the Lynn Chocolatier, and today we are super excited because we have the lovely Nomalanga.
But you're looking like bubblegum today.
Bubblegum.
This is Chippies rap
Chippies.
like blue, we both blue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's get into you.
But also, let's not forget our ghost, Mo Music Productions in the background.
Hey, how's it? How about you? On YouTube, baby, they call it about the intro.
Yeah, everyone has an intro. Now I'm feeling. Mine it's Nomalanga. Yes, I said it twice because I'm just that nice.
Yes sir. Okay, seems like you can rap a bit, huh?
Wait, you guys made me sing. Now you're gonna make me rap. Come
we're
on.
discovering new talents, so that people can. Okay.
I can rap when the lyrics are already written. I don't think I'm not creative enough to be like bar for bar, rah. But rapping is cool. I'm feeling happy.
Yeah?
This is exciting.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I'm like getting interviewed. Usually I'm the one asking. So it's weird, but it's exciting. Shame. New things.
At least now you know how it feels to be on the other side.
Yeah, it's not really nice. I'm joking.
Okay, for those who don't know what she does, she's a presenter for Creative Corner. She also is a radio host for Tax FM. She's done some work with MTV DAIZ. And then, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting.
I'm forgetting. You've done your research, your name dropping. But I think the easiest way to put it is a freelance presenter or freelance media journalist, So work with lots of different organizations, Hype Nation, Creative Corner, just wherever I can dip my toe in, I'm there.
Yeah, inside.
Yeah.
So Hype Nation, I know it as what's this? Events organizer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how's your role there?
So they not only like events organizing, but they curate their own events. They have a bunch of events that started with them. Kwakoko, Spring Break, Sonto. So when they have their events, then, we pull up, take videos, capture the vibes, and then whichever talent is on the lineup, then, I'll try interview them also. Yeah.
But before we get into that, let's get into where you're from, dog. Yeah, who are you? Like, who is Nomalanga?
Well, I'm from Centurion. I grew up in Centurion.
Yeah.
Dude. I stayed in Centurion. I went to midstream college in preschool, primary school, high school. I was there in midstream. But I did go to Potch Girls High for 1 year. But I can't claim it. 1 year is nothing. 1 year is nothing. And my parents, they're from KZN, from Imlazi. And yeah, like family of 5. I'm the
Also
middle
Mzulu,
child.
I feel like.
Yeah, I'm Zulu. I'm Zulu girl. Oh, say, oh. And yeah, I have an older sister, younger brother. Love my family. Even like, I want us to have a reality TV show called Living with the Langas. It's gonna happen one day. You know, you just need a dream.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me.
Oh, not dope.
And I'm studying law.
You study law?
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, crazy.
Okay. That one's because I'm sure when people see her groove, they're like, she's always at
I'm always outside.
Yeah, they're
But
like,
you know,
"Ah."
I feel like what makes it easier is like, even if you have a full-time degree, I treat my degree like my 9 to 5. You know what I mean? There's always time on the weekends to still be having fun with your friends. So when I go out, I try maximize and I try say that, okay, yes, I'm here to have fun, but let me also try work, you know? So it feels like time well spent, you know?
Okay, so how did you get into like the entertainment game, and like what inspired you to actually like start interviewing people and stuff?
You know, it's funny. I didn't know I wanted to do presenting.
Yeah.
I only realized in first year when I was already studying law, which isn't a problem because I love my degree. So that's cool. But how I started, I joined an online radio station called Evoke Radio. And that's when I realized, I like talking. I like talking. And then I started kind of paying attention to YouTubers at that time, because at that time, like YouTube creation was, you know, big. Because Abo Lanzi Kama, Shamiso, you know. So then I thought, okay, let's then try and when you go out and you see artists, you only ever see them perform and then chigi they're already in their Viano running away. So I'm like, let me try provide a service where I'm allowing people to get to know artists and get to know, you know, like, what's your thoughts on this and that, and just have conversations in these spaces, because that's where they are. I didn't have the network to be going to, you know, people's houses and whatever. It always had to be outside. So how I started was I would try go to places where all access would be easy. So like your Altitude Beach or your, you know, kind of like clubs. And then if I see that, okay, sharp, they have these people coming to perform that day, then I'd go and then I would try to be like, hi, my name's Nomalanga, can I please? You know, because they're already there. They're just walking. You know, when someone's walking to the bathroom, then I'll be like, hey, you know? So it started there. And then I wanted to now also start going to events. But with events, access is very difficult. Like, pretty privileged can't do anything for you. The bouncer will look at you if you have the wrong tag. They'll say, we have, you know. So then I would try to always DM like the organizers of events and say, hi, this is what I do. I'll show them a video, ask if I can come. And then, the ones who answered, then I'd pull up. And then, just start there.
Shit. So like, how is it you approaching people? Like, how was it for you? Like, was it difficult? Did you find it difficult to approach them?
It's so scary. Yeah. It's so scary because already being outside, like, everyone has like that social anxiety thing. You know, when you're outside, you feel like people looking at you. You feel like, ish, you know, I hope I look nice and stuff. So that on top of who am I? Like, who am I to ask you for a conversation, you know? Especially when they would say like, oh, like, where is this going to be posted? Oh, I don't know that platform. I'm not doing, you know? So you just need to always like be prepared for rejection. Like, it's just part of it. But yeah, it is scary. Luckily, like now, you know, rolling with Creative Corner when I do events with them, it's not only on me anymore to approach, because Senamiso also helps, you know. But yeah, it is awkward. It is awkward. And sometimes like people would either say like no, or they would say, yeah, in 5 minutes, jiggy, they're gone. You know, so you just never know. But yeah. I'm a superstar.
They've also done that to us.
You know how it is. Yeah. Mm. I think it's funny because in school I was not interested in like media things or, I think, my mom always says there's stages in life and there's like a time and place for everything. So when you're in school, the cool kids are the ones who are doing sports and whatever. So now I was there busy running around the field and playing hockey and whatever. So I was mostly...
Oh, you're a hockey player.
Yeah, I did a lot of sports. Look at these legs. Come on. So yeah, but I think I've always been a people person, like in primary school, I was like deputy head girl, high school head girl, so I just have the little slight flex. So yeah, I think I've just always been someone that's easy to talk to, I don't know. I try to be nice. But yeah, I didn't always have interest in the media. Like I said, I only knew I wanted to do presenting in first year. Yeah.
Was it hard explaining to like your parents or people that know you as like a law student or just a head girl that, oh, now I'm actually going to be on camera and I want to do this?
I think it was difficult in the sense that it's difficult to recreate yourself and like reintroduce yourself and say that, okay, now this is what I do. I always struggled to post my videos because it's like, Noma, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? So I would always feel like, my friends don't know me as this person. So I didn't like posting my videos because I also didn't, I thought at that time that if I only post my work, then my social media pages will be like, you disconnect from it because now it's not about Noma, it's about Noma trying to be a presenter. So that was something I had to get over. In terms of my parents, they've always been very supportive. Shame. God bless them. But I think what also helped them support me was that I didn't say that I'm leaving law and I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. So I think it made it easier for them. Because yes, I'd say, I interviewed Uncle Waffles. She'd be like, who's that? Did you write your test?
Yeah.
But it made it easier for them because I'm not letting go of my degree for this. So it's just a thing of be happy for what I do in my free time, but I'm still getting this degree and I'm still gonna do my articles and be an admitted attorney. So yeah.
So how? Okay. Yeah.
Because I thought you were a journalist. Because
that's what I do.
Yeah, I thought like maybe you studied journalism.
No.
Because how do you? Because one thing I've noticed about you, ne, you will go to, let's say, DBN GOGO and you'll see her on the spot, ne, but you know what's happening in her life. Or when you bump into Phiri, you know what's happening in Phiri's life. How do you do that?
With that, you need to, like, I try my best to always know what's happening. Like, I want to know if you were trending for something, let's talk about that. Like, oh, your Instagram live, what was happening there? So a big part of it is always like being aware of what's happening on social media. So I do consume a lot of
social
content and, that is, I guess, the unhealthy part because I always need to kind of remind myself that like, okay, I'm not watching everyone's stories to be jealous of their lives. I'm just trying to get as much information. So I always need to remind myself to just consume with the intention of learning. But not everything is on the spot. Like if I'm going to an event, I do see the lineup. So I do try prepare and I try prepare questions and ask questions that like, I try to ask questions that people will want to know. Like, I don't just want to be like, oh, how much was your outfit? Like, that's cool, but like, let's talk about something specific to you that like happened in your life, Because I think that's what makes relevant conversations, not just pop culture,
Because I won't lie, like I saw an interview you did with DBN GOGO and you asked her like political question. Kana, what did you ask her? Is she related
to
Ramaphosa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it true that she's related to Ramaphosa? I was like, were you not scared of like getting backlash or heat? Because like she also seemed uncomfortable.
Yeah. It is, I ask the difficult questions last. So the first two questions, we're warming up, we're catching a vibe, you know, making you feel like you can trust me. I'm joking, you can trust me.
Then you hit a ball.
And then, then we you know, because as much as yes, it is uncomfortable conversations, but you're in the public eye. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to allow the people who know and love you to just know you a little bit deeper and not just see you on stage and then leave, you know?
Oh, and that's what I like, dog.
Has a person hated you after? Like for that? Like maybe after that question, we're off camera. Now when you try to greet DBN GOGO, she's no longer greeting you. She's like, hey.
I think, you know what's funny? Because even, let's say before I even start interviewing and we start the conversation, there's already like, it's funny to see how people change when the camera's rolling versus when it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I don't take it personally when you maybe don't like me after the interview, because before the interview, you weren't even like looking at me twice, you know? So it's like, it's just part of the game. In my mind, I'm just providing a service. In my mind, it's yes, it would be nice to be liked, but I'm not in the business of making friends. I'm trying to
Get information.
you know. But like, I haven't received any hate. Like if someone doesn't like me, I don't really know, you know. I just see them as like maybe, okay, they didn't greet because they are very focused on their sets or they are just superstar energy like that anyway. So I try to not take it personally.
I noticed with the baby DAIZ.
Hell, baby.
So, like, what was your most difficult interview?
My most difficult, I think it was Phiri's, because he, not only did he ask me questions, I get a bit surprised when someone asks me a question because obviously like I'm not prepared for that. It's about you, you know, it's weird when they switch it and make it about
when
me.
tables turn.
Yes. So not only did he ask me questions, but he also, you know, steered the conversation. He was like, ask me something else, something more fun. So now I'm there like, okay. You know, so I think that was more difficult because, I was on my toes, but still trying to look comfortable and kiki, you know?
Because I saw when Blackie took the mic and was like, let's ask you a question now.
Yeah.
You got nervous again. and then Bruce.
Because I was nervous because there were so many niggas. Like, yo, I was like, this could go anyway. Like, yo, you're asking me a question, what's happening? But then Bruce did what Bruce does. And it was... I feel like that's Bruce, man. Like that's his content. Like get your shoot your shot moments. So I was like, nah. I mean, he was doing his thing. He always does that. Like I could be feeling special.
Okay.
Nah, that's proper.
So like I want to understand, dog, that how. Like, have you ever failed, like, any module or any, since, like, you've done law and now?
I wrote a supplementary exam.
Yeah.
I think I've written two supplementary exams. One was in first year, because I was in first year in 2021. So everything was still online. I was busy paparing. It felt like I wasn't even at school that year. So there it's just because I wasn't focused. But I wrote another supplementary in third year. That one, But I haven't failed.
Oh, so it means you're balancing things pretty much well. Nah?
Yeah, you're giving nerd.
So, when would you say it was your like biggest break?
My biggest break?
Currently.
I definitely think it was when I started working with Creative Corner. They did so much for my confidence. And, you know, I just felt like, okay, there's motion now. Because prior to that, like, I was very like independent. And also since I was independent, I wasn't consistent because I was only answering to myself, you know, like if I didn't want to post, if I didn't like how my legs looked in that video, I wasn't going to post it. If I didn't like this, you know, so when that collaboration happened, I felt like, okay, what I'm doing is something that, you know, can be fruitful, and it's something that like the KK fam sees value in. So it really did a lot for my confidence. After that, that's when I started even being able to call myself a presenter, you know, because before that I would just be like, you know,
I'm just
So how
doing
did
something.
how did that come about?
so with that, I was at that point I was with Tux FM. So I, you know, was a presenter on Tux FM. And then I had a all access pass to Freshers. Because Freshers, in collaboration with Hype Nation, they hosted Freshers. And then I saw Sinamiso with the mic. I'm like, you have a mic, but no one is holding it. Because at that time, the videos would be, let's say, just the artist alone, or, you know, he would be like holding it for them. So I'm like, let me do these videos for you. So he said no. Let's start there. He said no. But then I went to Letabo, who represents Kokota Africa. Then he was like, okay, let's see how we can collab. And then the first event we went to together was Cotton Fest this year. So yeah, it was just approaching them in the space and saying, this is what I do. Can we please try work together? When one person says no, I went to the next person. And then after working with Kokota, then that's when I branched into creative.
Ease the end.
Yes. I said, are you still saying no?
What they say?
Because I'm sure now you look at him, you like, you remember when you said no?
We always laugh at that. And it's funny because I DM'd Creative Corner like in 2022. Yo, I don't know. Wow, guys, the confidence I have is crazy. I DM'd them in 2022. And then we still laughing at that because it's like, oh, look, dude, like you've been wanting this. You've been knocking on the doors. So I think it's just also just as much as asking may seem crazy, just still ask, because the worst thing that can happen is like a no or a complete mise. But if I didn't try and approach them and ask them and, you know, get the no's I got, then I wouldn't have ended up at the yes that I did get, you know? So, yeah.
Also, dude, you're very professional. Where does that come from? Because like with everyone that comes, man. So there's people who are like, when so like these people, when they strictly come, they like become so serious that you can't even see the person in them.
Oh,
You understand?
Because it's scary. No, this is scary. Yeah. Like, it's okay. I feel like, because, you know, there's that saying that words are in the hands of the beholder, or basically you can say a simple sentence, but different people will understand it differently. So just that discomfort of trying not to be perceived incorrectly, I think that's what makes people a bit, you know. But yeah, I think my biggest asset is my personality. You know, there's like, anyone can actually do presenting. If you can speak, you can be a presenter. So I think what I guess I try to use to differentiate myself is to try my best to like let my jokes come in as much as possible, like try and show my personality as much as possible, because anyone can do this thing, you know.
And you don't beat yourself up too much when you like make a mistake. Or like when the video is awkward, you know? Because I know like when you shoot for something, sometimes there's certain videos you're like, I wish they don't post it. Then they post it and you're like, ish, you know?
I think it was crazy because when I was working alone, then I knew that, okay, I could just edit that part out and I could just do this and do that. But now, yay, other people post
that part.
They post same time. You're still busy saying bye to whoever you spoke to. That video's already out, you know? No editing, just raw, just, you know? So yeah, I think since what makes me feel comfortable is that even when I do make a mistake, at least you can see that this video was never edited. So it's okay that, like, you know, maybe I slipped up or tripped up there or had to repeat something. And also, it's not about me, you know? So if the video is boring, that's none of my business. I'm sorry. Like, if you didn't answer my questions, you gave me nothing. I can only add so much spice, you know? You're not cooking. Nothing's happening. So I think that helps me just take the pressure off of myself because it's about who I'm talking to and not about me. Yeah.
So do you want to stay as a freelance presenter, or is there something else that you're aspiring to?
I think, my goal with presenting is just TV, radio. Like right now, I'm with a campus radio station, Tax FM. The goal is to end up on commercial radio, you know, your 5FM, your YFM, the likes. I think I'll always be a freelancer. But the goal is then to collaborate with more names and, you know, MTV, BET, you know, because I think I don't want to lose my flexibility by saying that like, oh, you know, I'm a Creative Corner interviewer. I want to also kind of still keep my identity in things, because when you guys called me here, I was happy that it's like you're calling Noma, you know, like you're not calling like the
we're also happy to.
Nah, you're working, dog.
Yeah,
I mean, that's one thing I can tell you. Like, you're pushing. Like, you are working, dog.
I appreciate it.
And your work is also good, like not just working, but I personally think your work is good. Like what you do is actually proper.
Thank you, guys.
Because with some people, like even when you try to interview them, it's super difficult because there's no work.
There's no work.
But they have the numbers, they loved by the public, you know. But like when you try to talk to them, there's nothing you can speak about.
But there are certain interviews that will never talk.
Why was you never drop them? Explain for 10 marks. It was they just weren't giving anything. Like you felt like it wasn't a conversation.
They can't have a conversation. Like I feel like they stuck in that. So basically, like media trained. I shouldn't say this. So they're free to speak their mind.
Guys, where do people get media training?
Me, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's with the manager. Yeah. If you have a good manager,
then they teach you.
But I'm thinking also colleges like after probably teach you media training.
Yeah.
But I also think artists also are afraid of being themselves because it's very difficult with social media to be yourself. You know, like for example, you can ask me like the dumbest question, and stuff. Like you can't really say those things. You can't really be yourself because now those things are gonna trend, and you know you also need like a part of you that's not out there. So I think that's how you become.
I think it's also the thing of what I said of you can say something so simple, but it can be interpreted in so many different ways. And that fear of just sometimes, like I think that whole saying of less is more is taken to the extreme because when you feel like you're not giving much, then that's when you feel safest that, okay, nothing is going to be blown out of proportion. But I don't know, man.
But like, have you realized that as a viewer, for sure you've seen that, like, when the person that you like and you're watching, maybe it's a celebrity or something, then they're interviewing the person and you can see, like on camera, you can feel the energy that, okay, this person is lying, dog. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's my point. Is that like, why lie, dog? Because don't get me wrong. If you can't answer a difficult question, just say, you know what, Ish, I can't answer. But
also like when you say I can't answer that, you're actually adding fuel to the fire. That's why some people,
because sometimes no answer is an answer. Sometimes saying like I remember when I asked Baby DAIZ about his relationship with Tyler, then he said, I don't know much about that. You literally told me what I need to know. You know, that was a yes. Because if it really was a no, then you'd be like, oh, what, dude, that's a dumb question. You did no research. There's no, you know.
Yeah,
but by not saying anything, you said a lot.
But here's the thing. You know that there's something. But some viewers won't know. You understand? If he says that he doesn't know anything about that, some people that don't know Baby DAIZ will be like, oh, so
then there's nothing. Yeah,
that's
real.
what I'm trying to say. So,
true.
Yeah.
But with my thing, I think people get wrong with interviews as well. You're supposed to show your personality. So it's also about entertainment. That's why certain interviews don't drop. You understand? That's why. That's why also like certain artists aren't as big as they need to be because they don't get the entertainment part. Like they can't get their personalities on screen.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that people need to learn how to do, you know?
No?
Yeah.
But I just wanna get your two cents, right? What do you think about Philly? Like
Philly.
Yeah, Philly, the content creator, the YouTuber.
That guy from the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's that. Yeah. There's nothing to say because you can't be anything other than
Impartial.
a terrible person if you are getting charged with assault and rape as well.
Yeah.
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 4 counts.
But do you think that it's true?
I
don't know much.
I don't know much about it, but I think like definitely if you're getting convicted of something, some things don't just come out of nowhere. If there are people having their doubts, let's just let the law take its course, let the investigation happen, let a conviction come, and let the justice system investigate and decide that. I think as viewers, we also kind of need to sometimes humble ourselves in knowing that we don't know everything about everything, So, but I'm sorry, allegations don't come from nowhere. So if you're accused of doing that, then
I can see the low side of you speaking. I can see the presenter left the chair.
You saw the switch.
Okay, let me speak on something that we can actually have more substance on. With the Chris Brown situation, certain feminists feel like he shouldn't be performing. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel like it's even limited to feminists. I feel like it's just because my problem is people who really love Chris Brown and feel sorry for him are the ones that say that, oh man, you need to forgive people, like we make mistakes. This was a long time ago, wada. You're speaking as if Rihanna is his only victim. My problem with Chris Brown is that he's a repeat offender. He is banned from different countries. I remember I was speaking about this on radio. He's banned from Canada and wherever for aggravated assaults and things like that. So why are we being apologetic to someone who repeatedly does this thing? So it's not a thing of, oh, we're not letting him grow and letting him live past the abuse that he put Rihanna through. It's not just Rihanna. He has lines of victims. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't feel sorry for him because he is still doing the wrong things. Like, I don't want to support a bad person. I'd like to think that the artists I like are good people. As much as I don't know all the people that I'm a fan of and that I love, but I'd like to think that you're a good person. If I hear that you be doing this, and that, then you're not a good person. I don't want to like you anymore.
Yeah.
See, now I've spilled my 2 cents about this Chris Brown situation. I want to hear your guys' 2 cents. Let's make a piggy bank real quick.
Okay, let's start with you because I know you has a lot to say.
These people throw you under the bus.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like if he was that deep of an offender, he would have been in jail.
He has been to jail.
But like,
But also when you have money, you can then there's like options where you can serve however many months, but then you could also do correctional supervision and pay. Like I think if you're an influential person, unfortunately the system doesn't work as harshly and as well. But if he would have been in jail, which he has been, but
at this point, okay. So what I'm getting from this, right? If people didn't want him there, you understand, it would have been better. But now having a concert that's already there and then people wanting to cancel it seems as some sort of hate, you understand? So I think like in future, maybe there should be a provision saying a person who does this should not be able to perform.
I like
because
that.
now it's like we're hating on Chris Brown, you understand? And so many other artists are convicted felons as well. They might end up not coming to South Africa to perform, although like their cases might be minor as compared to like assault on a lady. Yeah.
My take on it is that why do we make Chris Brown's personal life with his business? Like, where does the music fit in?
Because I think it's a thing of if, like I said, if you are a Chris Brown fan, or you love his music, you also want to believe that he's a good person, and you know, like you don't want to be in love with someone you know would run over you if they could. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just.
But hear me, right? So when I listen to Chris Brown, obviously I listen to the music, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in love with the music, not him personally.
Okay, so you can be a fan of someone because of their art and not because of the person.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can separate.
So
okay.
my take is why does it have to be that way, whereby everything that happens in his personal life has to affect his craft? Do you understand?
But it's
Because-
also yeah.
Yeah. You see?
But it's tricky because where do we draw the line with the
With
separating
what
the
you
art
can-
from the artist? I mean, with like O.J. Simpson, let's say he did kill his wife. Do we now take away his gold medals?
Do you understand?
You understand?
That's where I'm coming from. Is that right now I feel like, yeah, sharp. I'm not condoning what he did, right? I understand it, whatever reason, what's not. But now, for us to cancel him based on his personal things.
Personally, I think okay, we're different types of fans because you can separate the art from the artist. I can't. For me, if you are putting yourself in a position where your work is dependent on the public's approval, you're a celebrity. You want people to like your music. You want people to like you. Your name is your brand. Therefore, everything about you becomes public interest. You know, that's why also then when people come through to your guys' podcast, they decide the type of things they want to answer or not. You know, different personalities have different boundaries of how much of their personal lives they want to share. You know, they don't want to talk about who they're dating, who, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're in the public eye, we like things. We want all of you. We want to know, you know, like give us the whole thing.
Because the thing I don't get about it, man, why do people never like why is the question of who are you dating? Why does it have so much weight? Why do people
It's funny,
not wanna?
Because now, if I'm crushing on you, I want to know who is your hand. Who must I be jealous of? I think that's why. I think that's why people always ask
So who you dating?
relationship questions. I'm not dating anyone, but I'm so excited to one day meet my man. You know, like guys everyone loves love. Love is fun. Love is, you know,
So would you date someone in the industry?
I would. I don't have like, oh, this is not my type. If I like you, I like you. You know, like that's the vibe.
What's the biggest misconception people have of you?
I think sometimes I'm perceived as like a brat, you know, because I am. You guys are laughing because you also think so.
That's crazy.
Not continue.
I think, like there's layers to it, like, you know, the confidence that I speak with, how I can ask crazy questions, like, you know, where did I get that confidence? And, you know, just, I mean, I'm a very, I don't know, dude, like, if you want to hate me, then you're going to hate me based off of, like, things that you want to see in me. Like, you're going to see how I speak and then take it as she's probably very arrogant and rude. And, you know, I try to not be a bad person and like give people reason to dislike me. But if it happens, it's because maybe you're jealous, you know? Like,
So if the biggest misconception
Yeah.
of you is that you're a brat, right?
Yeah.
That's the misconception. What is the truth about Nomalanga?
well, I think my truth, I mean, everyone likes nice things. I'm not gonna like act like I'm not gonna act like, oh, you know, I don't want to be like crazy successful. You know, I just want to be cool and like live in a cute small house. Like, no, like I want nice things, you know. But I definitely think the truth about me, my personality, I try to root. You know, when the Bible says, "Be the salt and light of the world," like I do want to be perceived as like someone who is God-fearing, someone that you can see God working through, you know, like when people ask me for advice, like ask like, how did I do this? How did I do that? I do try help, you know, and not just say that, oh yeah, you know, you just gotta have it. Like I try, you know. So the truth about me is I'm just trying my best to be God's child. And and I love my family. I always go home. Like I live in Hatfield, but I'll always go home. My friends know to not make plans with me on the weekend because I will be at home. Yo, love those people. They recharge me, you know?
Yeah.
After a hectic week, you just know, let me just go see my brother.
Dope. So are you more closer with your brother?
No, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, I'm close with both of my siblings because I mean we serve different purposes in each other's lives. Like my older sister, she's my best friend. You know, a lot of my first time experiences were with her because she created that environment where like, yes, she's older than me, but let's go through this thing together, you know? With my younger brother, he's much younger. He's 13. So yeah, I mean, I'm just like that cool older sister. Like he knows that like I'll go drop him off at his friend's place and like he can tell me who his crush is and you know.
Do you tell him?
That's a bit weird. I don't. But like he has met like when I was dating, then he had like met, let's say, whoever my partner was. And yeah.
Do you think like you present?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Guys, is the game coming? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you think because of like your strong independent personality, that's why like you're still single? Not that you're struggling. Not that you're struggling to find a man. Not that you're struggling to find a man, or you're even looking for a man.
Yeah.
Not to say that. Do you think that's?
I do think so. Yeah. I do think I intimidate a lot of niggas. You know. To be honest, because like my man, like I want him to like, you know, be my leader. Like I want to be inspired by him and all that. So I do think like a lot of people our age, we all still trying to figure it out and, you know, do our thing. So, you know, you might look at me and think that like, oh, you know, Norma has it all together. She would never look at me twice. But like, I like what I like, who I like, when I like, you know.
Let me put this in a summary, ne, and you'll understand. Imagine, ne, dating a girl who's finishing her law degree, who's currently working for one of the biggest media blogs in the country.
When you put it like that,
you understand. Yeah. So like that's why.
Who's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also that. Yeah.
You understand.
So he's interviewing celebrities on top.
You understand? So both are shaking because they see you. Hey, in the face, yo.
No, but guys, back yourself. Like, yeah, no, there's so much love to give. So, but the thing is, I'm not gonna, cause my last partner, he was an insecure man, you know. And at that time, I wasn't doing much yet, you know? So I don't want to be in a position again where I make myself small to make my partner feel comfortable, you know? Because out of love, like I met you how I met you. I know this is where you are. I know this is what I need to do for you to reassure you. And, you know, so out of love, I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm prioritizing your comfort over my bag, you know? So yeah, like
because I've also like made that mistake as a guy, like where I look at things in the plain and simple. Like see the way I put it as the biggest media block in the country who's doing law. But instead I should have just looked at it as what it is, a person who loves me. So now when you look at it the wrong way, the relationship is heavy on you and the girls like will notice. So yeah.
And it's just not nice to also, because like I wish I didn't, you know, sacrifice as much as I did for him at that time. But guys, love makes you go crazy.
You know what's crazy? when you're doing that sacrificing, right? Sometimes, I'm not saying you do it, but sometimes you hold it against him in a way, and then it creates some sort of like toxic environment.
True.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you don't know how much I'm doing that. Yeah.
I know. I hear that you guys are bonding now. You're venting. It's now a venting podcast now. I know. No, I want getting. I feel like I'm getting in between of them. You know, that's how I'm feeling right now. You know.
You've just been touched from the moment we realized we both wearing blue. That's when. But you know what? You're halfway there. Your pants are blue.
I know.
Your pants are
It's
blue.
fine. It's good to be different, guys, because you know, it doesn't work in threes. It works in twos.
Hey,
It works in pairs.
hey. So yeah, I got something there.
Let's get into the game, man.
So
The juiciness, you know.
yeah, the name of the game is obviously Would You Rather. You know, if you watch the show, you know we love this game. Yeah. So the first Would You Rather is: Would you rather interview a famous artist with few words or an unknown artist with a great story?
Oh, great story. Great story. Because I think with viral moments come because of many different things. Like the person has their own, big media base, or the conversation was just so juicy that like there's no way. Like remember that lady, oh my goodness, I felt so bad. That lady that I asked, oh, how much must a bowler earn to be a bowler? And then she was like, a bowler must earn, like people are still so that like that's still getting interactions. Like that video is still doing so well because she had so much to say and so much to give. So definitely the conversation is where it's at. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So number 2 is: Would you rather host a chaotic live show or a perfectly planned one?
It's a perfectly planned one, because if a live show is chaotic, then it's the MC's fault. Do you know what I mean? Like, because now you are ushering everyone through the program. If the program is not running smooth, why is there awkward silence? Why is the MC not keeping things going? So
But
I
what
think
kind of chaos, though, are you talking about?
You even wanna
So I understand.
I don't know, like just the normal chaos, like it's a Halangin event, like when just everything is just everywhere, bro.
like things are. This artist should be on stage, but they're there busy.
But are people having fun, though?
That's all that matters. I mean, it depends. People, they will have fun just because the music is playing in that round.
Oh, so people are having fun.
Yeah, people are having fun. So are you saying you'd rather go with the chaos?
I'm just saying. I just wanted to understand what's going on.
So which one are you choosing?
Okay, chaos. Come on now.
I go with the perfectly planned one.
Oh, okay.
I think as the event goer, the chaotic one will be more fun. But as someone who's hosting it, I think let's just have things
In
going
order.
the way they should.
I hear you
Izinto zam.
So yeah, number 3 is: Would you rather focus on law or get your big break in entertainment?
I think I'd get my big break in entertainment because I love law, but it'll always be there. You know what I mean? So in the entertainment industry, dude, nothing is for certain, Like I said, anyone can do presenting. I'm not here because I'm the best presenter ever. I think I'm here because I had the confidence to try, but there are probably people out there somewhere who are so much better than me, I think it's like, it's just milking your moments. And I think a big break will be a lot more lucrative than just going to do my articles, writing my board exams. I can do that anytime. Like, you know.
Which one do you find more challenging between law and entertainment?
Or entertainment is fun. We're busy laughing here. Like, this is fun. Laws, that's...
There's nothing funny.
There's nothing funny. There's nothing funny. You know, you're busy telling me you stole something. Now I must be... No, nothing's funny.
So number 5 is, would you rather never ask a question again or get asked tough questions once daily?
Wait, would I rather never...
Never ask questions again or be asked tough questions daily?
Wow. I'd rather be asked tough questions daily.
Why?
Because I think if I never have the opportunity to ask questions again, then I'm not providing the service that I'm trying to provide anymore.
Also, she's studying law. Guys, that's literally your job.
Answering tough questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think answering tough questions, there's more character development there by the tough questions. So let's have controversial conversations every day instead of me not being able to ask questions.
One day you have to come to the show. Like, we have to speak about some controversial stuff. I need a person that doesn't care. No, I don't know.
And then the next one is, would you rather spend time with your family or focus on work to reach a major career goal?
Ooh, that's so tough. Is this like forever? Like forever I'm with my family or forever I'm working?
Let's say forever, with your family.
I think go. Yo, this question is so tough because I
know, right?
I love my family so much.
And you also love
you know
what
what,
do.
nah? They'll love all that I'm achieving. They'll love all that I'm achieving. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'll make them proud from a distance, and building the legacy, making the Langa name something that, you name a building, so let's work. Am I related to Sarah Langa? No, actually, it's cool that we have the same surname, but I don't know that lady.
Okay, here's a more chilled one, I guess. Would you rather plan a romantic date or have someone surprise you with one?
I like surprises. Yeah, surprise me with someone. Like, yeah, it's more fun. Yeah, I know giving is better than receiving, but I'd rather be surprised with a cute date. Not to say that I hate planning stuff and, because it is also like really nice. Like, for example, with my sister's birthdays and stuff, I'm event planner and organizer and everything. And that's fun because I know she'll love that I put so much effort. So yeah, but surprise me.
Okay, let's do the last one. Would you rather go viral for something you regret or stay unknown but respected?
Stay unknown but respected. Yeah, let's not play with our reputation. Because also, if I go viral for something that I'm not proud of, then the rest of my life I'll be doing damage control. I'll be trying to correct opinions, saying that like, no, I'm actually like this. That's not a happy place to be. So yeah, let's just rather stay unknown. That was fun.
So what's your 5-year plan?
Would you guys rather... Okay, would you guys rather be able to have access to all the people you want, coming to the show, or would you rather be famous yourselves?
Famous myself.
Dog, it depends. Because like the thing is, for me, it's all about conversations. Yeah, so me, I love conversations. I love learning new things, like especially conversating with people. So I'd rather have people come to my show and like me talk to them, and like me being famous. Because
I want to be famous. Here's the thing, There's certain people that act a certain way, and I'm not gonna name drop them now because I'm too small. It's gonna be like I'm cloud, like cloud chasing.
Hey, name drop.
Yeah,
Name drop.
you're doing the creative corner thing here. This is what's popping.
You say, I run this thing. I run this thing.
So like when I get to that level, at least now we're on the same level. I'm gonna tell you, I still don't rocks with that, So I rather stand on business. Yeah. Like,
But I understand. I understand him. Like I also do face that. But for me, like I always remind myself, why do I do this? I do this so that I can learn. I do this so that I can speak about real stuff. Because like most of the times I enjoy authentic conversations. Like edgy edgy person, dog. So I'll ask you something that's very uncomfortable. That's who I am. So yeah, that's pretty much me. But
What do you feel is like the most uncomfortable question or conversation you've been in? Like, how real does it get out here in these seats?
You are the lucky one. That's right.
yeah, you're the lucky one. Some people are watching this, they're like,
But like, I want to study here, right? So who's the shittiest person that you've met in the industry?
Well, while you're thinking about that, right?
Mm.
I'd say mine as anything sexual, having to ask a person sexual anything. That's super uncomfortable. But who's the shittiest person you've met in the industry?
I do think, yo guys, you're gonna make me burn bridges here.
Welcome.
Who was rude? You know what? I can't blame him because I was wrong. I got his name wrong. So yeah, but actually, at the end of the day must end, and it ended very cute because now like we make jokes about it. Like now we cool.
Yeah, y'all love each other now.
Yeah, we
Me,
cool.
I'm lost. I didn't
We
get
cool.
the name, guys.
It's baby
Baby
days.
days. Because at that time, I wasn't enjoying his energy. Because yes, I understand. I made a mistake. I apologized, but he didn't answer any question I asked. Anything, like there was no answer. So I wasn't enjoying that energy. It was, because now I'm busy carrying the conversation on my shoulder. But it was full circle because like now we cool and we make jokes about it. So shout out. My 5-year plan. My plan is to achieve so many things in 5 years. I don't even know, like I can't even name now, but definitely commercial radio, TV presenting, MTV, Trace, BET, I also want to one day start my own law firm, make it, shout out, make the two worlds come together, a media law firm, helping you with contracts, helping you not get, in sticky situations with, I don't know, your record label or whatever. What else? I also, with all the questions, because there's a lot of people who want to also do this thing, and I don't mind like spilling the tea, like DM this person, do this, try this. So I think I coach public speaking to grade 10 to 12 people. So starting an organization where like coaching public speaking, but then also making it a media thing of the presenting side of things, PR. That's why I was asking about like, tell me more about PR, So just like an organization to just empower people to infiltrate the industry. Because there's a lot of gatekeeping, like it's tough. Like,
There's a lot.
So I think those top 3, law firm, commercial presenting, and an organization to just help people do this thing.
Nah, you're a great speaker. I can hear like you don't stutter or go. That's how I can sound.
Self-club is the best club.
Otherwise, thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for calling me.
Yeah,
I felt so special. I'm like, ooh.
Shut up.
Thanks, guys.
And that's how we close it, guys. Remember, do the 3 major things: like, share,
Comment
comment,
and subscribe.
Subscribe.
That's actually 4. But that's all from me, Huey the Half-Blood Prince. We were joined by, I'm going to let you do your intro.
Nomalanga, Langa. Yes, I said it twice because I'm just that nice. And you know, that's actually my name. Some people think I'm joking when I say Nomalanga, Langa, but like,
That's
I don't know.
Langa,
Yeah.
Salana.
eh.
Hey,
Make a song for me. Then I'll be.
No, not now. Yeah, that one deserves me to be. Hey, yeah, deserves money. That one, but otherwise, yeah. Oh, thanks.
So much, guys. Yo, this was fun.
That was fun.